Alright. Time to see the damage. So, how much time did we lose? I also have some ideas, but they're not necessarily good ideas. Okay. Right. Because I had the wrong medicine equipped. Okay, hold on a second. Of course, it would have saved right after this botched surgery that wasted an arm. Of course it would have. Alright, we need some steel. And I have an idea for that. Okay. Alright, arm equipped. Very good. Now, I need somebody... Alright, as people come back here, as soon as they're done eating, they get attached to this. I'm going to give you extra drive to work. Okay. And I need someone to do this. Alright, very good. We'll have loads of meat. Don't want to run out of food. Okay, we need steel. What I really need is a bulk trader. And then I could just buy the steel I need. Combat supplier. I was gonna suggest, Alright, hold on a second. Combat supplier! This is... I want medicine. That's a good thing to have. Okay. This is an opportunity to unload all of that. We're getting a lot of nerve spikers. On the one hand, they're more dangerous than I gave them credit. On the other hand... Actually, I could have melted all those down for steel, but... Is that worth doing? Why? Oh... Now that I think about it... Perhaps I do have a source of steel. I mean, that's better than summoning a bot. Okay. Every single melee weapon is permissible. All of them. All of them are permitted. Melt everything. Branch was making the assault rifle. When it comes time for assault rifles, they need to be done by our highest quality worker. Okay, alright, so here's the plan. You're gonna... Oh, wait, I have some slag chunks from somewhere. I'll leave in the idea of maybe calling in the bots, but for now... Let me just tell her she's done for the day. What about you, Nicole? Yeah, you're done for today, too. You're at this point down to the squirrels. You don't need to butcher the rats. Alright. If it's just lynxes, I mean, we could lock the doors, and then when the a tribe comes, they would eat them. But I somehow doubt that Randy's going to roll the same thing twice. Randy is looking at the results going, lynxes weren't strong enough. They survived. didn't do any damage. And I'm looking at as well at what happened and thinking, I have a problem here. Limestone. I might not have enough limestone for that change in plans. Old prospector? Alright, fine. Go do whatever. You can do it. I mean, it's not the best door. Oh, come on! Come on! We reckon it's time I killed all them thar entities. No! Bad prospector. It makes me wonder if sentiments around here, if they're so, the first time they get a little hungry or a little cranky, they immediately decide to kill all the entities. It's a good thing they loudly announce what they're doing. Well, I reckon I'm gonna kill them all. Well, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh shit, everyone, you hear that? If they didn't announce their intentions, I'd be in trouble. Oh, we gotta repair things. We got so many things to do. Alright, I just need enough steel to finish this up. You know what? These can come later. We can get by without the heaters. So long as we... Okay, yeah, we did do the pleasure pulse, I was wondering. What's this, transport pod? Snooper! One of our gunslingers has a father named Snooper. Oh, he's a reclusive cannibal. Maybe that's why he doesn't talk about him much. The masculine bunker. They live underground with fungal gravel. Oh, okay. I think I get why you don't talk about this guy much. Alright, we'll take care of him. And send him on his way. They're really planting them thar crops. Alright. Well. And he's probably horrified by all the scarring and stuff we've got going on. We're horrified by him, he's horrified by us, you know. It's the cycle of horror. Part of me wants to turn the heaters off to conserve power, or turn them down because it's warming up. It's already April, May. Well, it's spring. The devilstrand. Alright, where are you finding slag? You're supposed to just melt down the weapons. When did we get a bunch of slag here? I don't remember what could have caused that. Way too much walking. Yeah, their hunger bars should be slowed, and they should eat more, although I guess the way the meals are, you'd have to produce the meals to like 80% of your thing, so that they don't have to eat as often to work with a map this big. Alright. We've almost done it. We'll be ready to go out and do things once this is done. We will enclose it with a roof. Oh, guys, it's so close. We've got the wood right now. Or the steel. Sorry, wood was because spike trap. In my vision, going, wait a minute, spike trap. If I don't have an advanced research, would everything go into basic, I wonder? The basic's actually getting kind of slow because we just have 3 things left. We're gonna need more chem fuel. I'll have to use the wood to make it before we can take off. We are short. So we will prepare to do that. No. Ah, from wood. Alright, old prospector. I need you to not kill the entities. Just sit next to them making cooking fuel while they stare at you. What do you mean you find it uncomfortable? There it is. Okay, we're short a few rocks. It's almost ready. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's great. Why are they over there? Why are you over here? This is a long walk for us to pick up the goods. Honestly, I wouldn't consider any of this to be part of the home. Okay, let's see. Advanced components. What can I sell? Everyone wants my thrombo. The answer is no. It's my thrombo. Steel for sale. Oh. I mean, I wouldn't mind jump packs, but oh man, this is the first time we've even... I want it so badly. Alright, now we have to somehow afford what we've bought. I need 600 gold. From whence will 600 gold come from? This thrombo is slipping more and more out of my grasp. I really don't have the tamers to tame it. To train it. I want it. One of these days, I'm going to get a colony that just breeds thrombos. But this isn't that day. It feels so wrong to do that. It feels so wrong to trade a Thrombo for some steel and advanced components. That is not an even trade at all. But as I said, that Thrombo is going wild, bit by bit. This will let us build a couple things. As soon as you're done eating, I'm gonna make the pilot assistant. Yeah, we'll need to make more things over time, but it's tough. Times are tough. It's really painful to see a Thrombo go. We'll be able to hunt enough food where we're going? I sure hope so. Okay, 280. I need more than that. Oh my! It's not enough. I need more power. There's one ground butthole left, unused. I'll need to use it. But I don't think I have the resources at the moment, do I? No, I don't. I don't have enough steel. I think I must have melted all the weapons by now, right? Yep, I did. Alright. Go cut some rocks. Alright. Secondary doors. For added security. Now, under normal circumstances, we'll only use the second door. But in an emergency, I can seal those. Alright, guys. Same with all of these doors. Okay, all we need to do now is plant. And then we're going to take off. We'll make the fuel, we'll load this up, and, gosh, are we short on food? Not a lot to hunt. Well, I do have a spell for this. And there are a couple mega sloths we could hunt. You know, I might be up for that. Alright, here's the plan. Oh, I think it's too cold. Oh, is there a roof yet? Okay. That's probably enough of that. You're free to do as you please. Well, I don't want to interfere with that. As soon as you're done with that, make fuel. We need more fuel. We have enough wood. Can't you just finish the job? Okay. Next! We have another trick to do. I'm sure solar pinholes should be good enough to grow stuff in. But, whatever. Okay. Forget the chocolate trees. We're not out of the freezing times yet. Hold on a second. Eat! If I can just get her up here, she should just run around. Yes, she's doing it. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to do this to her. And she should, as long as I'm careful that I don't overwork her, she should do it. We should get... It's only a few degrees warmer in there. We can do better than that. Let's add a few more pinholes. She wants to harvest things again. I don't want you to leave. Damn. This is such a problem. Now I'm back to the manual thing. Oh, I bet there's a mod that'll make it prioritize what's near or otherwise give me more commands. Okay, Lady Branch, I need you over here for a sec. I'm gonna toss some more pinholes in. Okay, that's important. That is one more thing I should do. Stop! Somebody else can harvest that. Anyone can harvest that. Okay, we can go back. Who is not harvesting it? Look, there's plenty of people doing it. It'll be done before you even get there. So inconvenient. Okay, by the time you're done with this, they should be done with that, and you should just keep going on your own. Yes, you could get so much done if you just keep working. We are actually going to get Devilstrand this time. This year is the year. It is protected. There won't be any fires. It is roofed. Why is this one little spot brighter than the rest? Thought maybe there's sunlight coming in or something. Anyway, it has got grow lights. It is gonna be heated. Speaking of which, I have a little bit of steel left over. I'm gonna use it. Keep working. Keep working. One more day of work like this and we'll be done. I'm gonna have to do something about the spreading toxic waste eventually. Okay, no. It's time to go rest. You need to eat, ma'am. I see a small problem. Well, they will be eating without a table, but what can you do? It's a horror mod. Of course they'll eat without a table at some point. They have to have horrible things happen to them. Whoa, oh shit, is that a... Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna summon animals, but... If it isn't the drop pod raid full of furries! Grenades? Oh, these guys landed in the wrong area. Is that a pig? You brought a pig. We were so hungry. So kind of you. Did you break my fence? Are you wrecking my crops? Huh? Huh? Where did this guy come from? What do you have against learning? He's mad about his school days. He's still mad at his third grade teacher. Catch that one. Man, I wish I had fire foam. Okay, guys. Okay, I'm trying to... That one. Hold on a second. Everything needs to get inside. It's currently 200 degrees in here. The corn is gonna burn. Okay. So we took some heat damage. Some stuff's been burnt. Oh, one of their pigs fought one of my wargs and the warg won. I'll have to see if I can heal that. How did you... Never mind. No, go tend to the puppy. It's a heroic puppy. It beat a boar, a battle boar, in battle. Alright, let's check damage. Okay, yeah, there's some serious damage. I want you to shoot him. Yard worker, tortured artist. Yeah, big complicated guy. Alright, put out the fires. I guess. We need fire foam poppers throughout our base, so random garbage like this doesn't happen. Okay. No, forget the tea. Everyone who's injured, get in bed. Alright? First, close the... Whoa! Excuse me! You're literally dying, and you decide to jump up. You get in the bed! Forget the beds. You don't deserve to lay in beds. No, you don't deserve to have a bed. You've lost your bed rights. Go do what you want. Shoo! Get out of here. Alright. Everyone okay? Yeah. Yeah, everyone is okay. I mean, it was pretty scary. Not everyone's okay. Wait a minute. Who do you want to insult? You're insulting his medical skill? He doesn't have any! What if I just kinda did this? Could you catch him to insult him? There, why not? Play the Benny Hill music. Oh, you're a little faster than him. Maybe that helps so you occasionally get the catch. Oh wait, no, he's already tired of insulting. That was quick, and now he wants to make art. Well, the last time you made art, it was legendary. Okay, maybe he'll make something great. Shouting those insults gave him ideas. You know, we just got some steel. Alright, we got steel and we got food. How are we on tea? I honestly think I can start having rice again. I could always just make a second one of these, but I'm not gonna! Why can't I grow devilstrand in hydroponics, huh? It doesn't make any sense, so what? Half the shit we do don't make no sense. Alright, when you finish with the warg puppy, I need you to melt all of this iron we just got. Wait a minute. I thought I melted all the melee weapons. What do you call all of those? Smeltable, okay? Maybe I just didn't have it set right. Okay, well, it's another option. You could put a Joyrider and a Bliss lobotomy on the same character, couldn't you? Oh, none of these doors are forbidden. Just don't use this for storage, okay? Okay. Wait, what did you just do? Why did you do that? You're not Psychite immune. We may have some problems around here. Eat food? Everything is allowed to meet. Okay. Once you've had your paste, which was only supposed to be a temporary measure till we had a chef, we have a lot of temporary measures going on here. Alright, what I need you to do, I need you to make some fuel. Can't destroy weapon, missing weapons. Why? What about all these? I'm confused. Okay, that leads to medicine. We have still have this extreme steel shortage. And a power issue, too. We're gonna make those things both worse. I need gene extractors and gene banks to solve our #1 problem. Oh, right. That reminds me. Draw animals. %, that it won't be terrible. I think we'll hunt the Mega Sloths next. Great. Okay, we probably have enough. We need to go back to butchering. So temporarily turn these both off. Oh, it was an excellent one. Okay. You two are going to go sloth hunting. Oh, that can be disassembled. You two are going to go sloth hunting, and you can have the ghoul. She's more than proved herself capable. I guess you're here. See if you can stun it. Alright, next. Boom! Rats! We got the ritual right, so our prize? Boom rats. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna take my prize. I'm gonna take my prize. They're just passing through, too. You know what? Boom rats don't actually start fires? Is that right? They're just grenades. No, they do start fires. Okay, you guys are gonna go hunt down the other sloth because we need food. As for the boom rats... Careful. We don't want to be near these things. You know, not being fireproof seems like a massive flaw. You're an artificial organism, right? Alright. We've got boom rat to eat. Boom burgers. Yes. Boom burgers shall sustain us. Good work, everyone. Everyone involved has done a splendid job. Alright. Sloth and boom rat. These should all be able to be turned off. That should sort out our power issues. I can also turn... No, that one stays off. Guess I could turn this off. Turn that off. Alright, I've been extremely overdue on this. What are you sewing? Alright. We're going to make the masks. We presumably solved our food problems for the moment. For the moment. I want to take off and invade an enemy base now. But perhaps some masks to provide us with at least a little facial armor. Creepy masks. These things should spook the enemy and make them more likely to run away if they all show up wearing them. Okay, here we go. Now we've got some meat. Starvation averted. We've got tea. Brewing tea does not teach you. Tea and pemmican both don't give you XP for cooking. Somehow. How much boom burgers did we get? The mega sloths were worth way more. And it was just 2 of them. Alright. And that gives us loads of leather. Ah, crap. Gunslinger? One of you made this? I'm not complaining, I'm just surprised. Alright. Oh, look, the first ritual mask is done. Okay. This sucker here is providing some resistance. If we get shot in the head, we've got a little bit of armor. And we don't pass out as easily from pain, which should offset the fact that we're always in pain. Okay, so what we're going to do fishing. That's true, we do have fishing, don't we? Alright, he can get back to this. Not much fishing, very little, but even a tiny, tiny supplement to our food income is welcome. Alright, so this will help us fly without crashing. Oh, shit. You never finished. Oh, yeah, do that. That's top priority. Finish the job. It's time that this job is done. If I have to do it by hand, I'll do it. You run halfway across the map, do one thing, and then realize you're hungry or tired or want to play with a cube, and then you run all the way back. I suppose I could build a road to here, sandstone, cobble all the way. Then you'd move faster. I am seriously considering it. A hallway that just goes from here to there. Probably the door would be right here. It'd be zzzt. Probably change this door to over here. Alright. .36 isn't warm enough. We will keep the heaters running. Actually, no, we won't. Turn those off. Click, click, click. Okay. Alright, there you go. Weather control. Give me a second. What are you offering? A fog with 7 mechanoids. For 3 honor? Oh, Hadriex armor. Nope, not care. Can't be bothered to care. Alright, we got the thing. The important quest is the Desperado Lair. We're almost out of time on that. You should not be training warg puppies. Leave that to the person who's a master of animal handling. Even she struggles. But she can at least handle the wargs. Power's still going down despite everything. Excuse me, ma'am. Could you work on anything else? Wow, maybe not. Maybe there isn't anything else. Fine, I'll make work for you. See those trees? They're unsightly. Okay. Please finish the pilot assistant, and then we're going to take off. Look at the creepy masks. It's great. Keep making them. Just a few more. I've wanted these frickin' all game. And now I have them. He wants to talk. A drifter is here. Hello, Mr. Drifter. Let me stay in the colony for a while until I recover my strength. I have extensive knowledge of alchemical practice. I can transmute steel into resources. I need you to turn the resources into steel. Steel is the thing I need. There's something Kenta isn't telling you. I am mildly fascinated by this. He is too smart. Steel buildings or steel items? How interesting. He is too smart. He is not a chef. If he was a chef, I'd be an instant yeah. He could be a berserker someday. Alright, I'm really curious about this. What is this? For now. He wants to get on a parka? Okay. Sure. He wants a cowboy hat. Deal. Alright, he got a whole set of equipment. Now he's talking to people. Well, the thing about hanging out with us. Immediately grab him as soon as he's got his clothes on. Convert, convert, convert. He's too smart. That makes him vulnerable somehow. I'm not arguing. How does it... Oh, here it is. Let's start by targeting just a random piece of junk I picked up. This steel axe. It's now gold. It just went poof, done. Instant. Market value 5,000. And he could do that again in 20 hours, huh? Ah. Well. What horrors are going to attack us because we brought this guy? How did one battery get more discharge than the other? They're always in unison. That's strange. You know what I'm gonna do? Because food is a little questionable right now. I'm gonna throw a new garden in. This can just be rice. Just some random rice, just a little extra supplement. Just a little extra supplementary food. And I'll let that be potato, because why not? Have a little more variety in your diet. Okay. go. Oh. No, I got this full load right now. Don't need lifter there. Alright. Pilot assistant is done. Okay. I can install that in someone. We've been using 02 as our pilot, so it only makes sense. Oh, okay, there we go. Here you go. Rhombos. Thrombo. Whoa, that's a hell of a lot of thrombo. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I'm gonna hunt those. We can't take off until we've hunted those. And Rombo fur shirts for everyone. The ritual masks are coming in nice. Nice Thrombo shirts. We'll get devilstrand pants and other things. Yeah, I need you to do your thing again. Real quick. There shouldn't be any issues, but you never know with these cold snaps. They've gotten me twice. So what, take any chances? Okay. Hold on. Do it again to this one. Bioferrite mace? Well... Alright, well they won't all be hits like that first shot. I need you to recover slightly. Alright, it's fine. There's so many things she needs to do in a day anyway. I need the thrombos to get a little further apart anyway, before I hit them. But it'll be soon. Anyway, I want to sell this axe. We need a trader to come by. Can I tell you to remove everything from the... Here, let's do this. Yeah, let's get the meat out of here. Okay, definitely not in here. Get all of it out. Ah! Get the meat out of here. Okay. Okay. Flirt. Sealed. Okay, great. Okay, she charged herself up. Still making the lovely ritual masks. I love it. That one's especially creepy. This one seems to have gotten separated from its packmates. And once the herd has spread itself out, it becomes vulnerable. SMGs are kind of short range. I wish I had longer range. Yeah, you have to come through the water. That'll slow you down. Okay. And I have a special trick. I can cast slow. One Thrombo goes missing, and the others didn't notice what happened. I do want to see that Thrombo. Man, the next one I have to do should be tamers, beast tamers. I have so many ideas for colonies I want to try. Okay. Cool. How did you end up with one of these? Not that I mind the nerve spikers, I kind of like them, but I think they really add something to your whole thing. I think they really add something, but when you stun the enemy at random in the middle of a fight. Okay. Hopefully we'll find some steel we can just drill. Bioregeneration's going to be real iffy because it's just going to want to unscar us. We can't tell it not the scars. They're cool. Ooh. You stepped on a trap. Again. Do you think this one's far enough away to provide us with the meat? I think so. I think I can get away. Whoa! Oh. Oh, I don't like a mad boom rat. Randy, why is the boom rat defending? Silver? What am I going to do with silver? I suppose I could work on my art and make silver statues. Okay, well the boom rat didn't do too much damage, I don't think. Didn't lose any limbs or anything. Alright. Did I hit? No, it heard the crossbows. The crossbows seem like they shouldn't startle the... Uh-oh. Oh. Well, we're not going to put our toxic waste here anymore. Let's put it over here. No, actually, that's not... Let's put it... This seems like a good spot. Let's put it over there. I'll, I'll think about that later. Uh-oh, where are you? I was kinda hoping, Good news, it didn't get any hits. Didn't get a single hit on us. Our midnight adventure is over. I'm just gonna grab this thing the size and heft of an elephant and just kinda... Do not feed it to the trees! No. Although I'll have to amend that when I get rotten ones later. Yeah, just grab this thing the size of an elephant by the foot, drag it off. Alright, what are we going to do about this? See, the mechs produce the toxic, which these things attack. It just, everything about them makes me think they're a bioweapon. Specifically made to hunt the mechs. Absolutely not. Whatever it was you were going to do, the answer is absolutely do not do. There's something over here they're trying to pick up. Alright, well, I was going to do this anyway. No. Go. Simple. Let's hope it works, because sometimes it doesn't work. They'll get breaks and things, and mental breaks, and just run there anyway. Alright, anyway, I think this is a good spot. Let's ambush the last... Oh, the other thrombos escaped. I was too slow. Still, we got it. Oh, come on. Nicole, could you... Are you good at this? You're not good at this. Make sure everyone is set back to herbal because medicines are expensive. Though we have the possibility of making our own now. Okay, for this moment, he gets the good stuff. I care about his arms. Because they're the ones that hold the guns. Ooh, yuck. Where the hell is my thrombo meat? Oh, is that it? Oh shit, how am I able to... I thought the thrombos came in. I thought I was set. I was ready to go. I was ready to start packing up and getting out of here. Alright. We're making a final ritual mask. Next time... Actually, there's a ritual mask right there. We even have a detoxifier lung. Alright, guys. Well, there's some fish, some salmon. Nice. Alright. Well, we're going to stop here for today. Next time, we're going to go. Somehow. It's fine. We can find food where we go. The problem is where we're going. We've got 6 days left. It's going to be in the desert. And I'm going to need to bring multiple people with me because there's so many enemies. We're going to land. We're going to do our raid. We're going to come back. And there will be food. How we survive while we're there, I don't know. I'll need to put the tea, what food I can get. And I need to decide who I'm going to leave in charge of the base while we're out. Obviously, the gunslingers are coming with us. Oh, Kenta. Well, let's just see one more of these. Uranium mace. Not a very good uranium mace, but what do you expect? They're all kind of junk. Fascinating power you have there. If I were really wanting to make advantage of it, I'd probably, I don't know, maybe steal grand sculptures and wait till you have a good one and then target it. Although it recharges so quick, I guess that wouldn't be optimal. Yeah. Alright. We know what we're doing. How do I only have one horn? I should have 2. I swear I harvested 2 of them. One of them is missing. Anyway, until next time and every time, this is Hadriex signing off. I think before we go, we're going to do a full round of parties. And we're going to trigger this as well. That's the plan. Maybe we'll even get a chef. Maybe. You didn't think it'd be that hard to find a chef? Someone who knows how to do some home cooking.